It may not be my normal bucket. However, shout out to my guy Steven, as I mentioned to you guys in yesterday's video, or I guess the last game's video, that I'll be in Windsor and I'll be at a cottage starting on Monday. So videos will be here through this weekend series, and starting Monday, it'll be at the cottage for the entire week, Monday to Friday, and then we'll kind of see from there. But yeah, give me another garbage can, because we're here, and the Jays still flat out stink. Losing 3-1 to the Cleveland Guardians, but look, I'm at the point where the team's just no good. And the Guardians are a wagon. They're 44-23 on the season. They're the best team in the AL Central. They're one of the best teams in the American League. And they showed it yet again tonight. Kevin Gausman was fine. Should have been good enough to give your team a win. But your offense is so anemic that it doesn't even really matter. You score 1 run on 3 hits. And it's an RBI single from Davis Schneider in the bottom half of the 6th inning. As I mentioned, you had 3 hits. Davis Schneider had 1. And Ernie Clement had 2, who later got pinch hit for Spencer Horwitz. Nobody else did anything. Jansen, Vlad, Bo, Turner, Springer, Varsho, nothing. 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, you walked 4 times. Just an anemic offense. And we just know what this team really is. We knew coming into the series it was going to be probably a shit fest, because the Guardians are a great team. The Jays, well, aren't. And they're now 3 games under 500. They've lost a couple games now in a row, and their offense has kind of gone back to what it was. The big news coming out of today, Daniel Vogelbach gets DFA'd, as we've all kind of just been waiting for. And Addison Barger gets the call up. I believe he does not get into today's game. But don't be shocked with Carlos Carrasco on the hill tomorrow. So do not be shocked to see Spencer Horwitz and Addison Barger in the lineup for the Blue Jays tomorrow afternoon. It's a 3:07 first pitch there. But I want to read something to you guys. And Keegan Matheson tweeted this out, and it was his conversation, or he asked Kevin Gausman afterwards. This is his tweet. He asked Kevin Gausman about the Blue Jays' struggling offense and whether that adds pressure to the pitching staff, which if you're a human, yes, it does. It's just human nature. This was the quote from Kevin Gausman. As much as you try to block it out, it's really hard to. The reality is, yeah, if we don't pitch well, we probably lose. We've got to be really good. That's not to say we have a lack of effort, but right now, offensively, we're struggling. Defensively, as pitchers, we need to be better. We almost have to be perfect. It's tough. It adds some pressure, but we're in the big leagues, and you have pressure every single day. Every game is pressure. It doesn't add any more to it, but that's just the reality of the situation we're in. Bottom line, it's what I've talked about so many times in these videos, so many times in the Blue Jay Center Lives and on the podcast and all that stuff. When you're a pitcher and you feel like you have to be absolutely perfect every single night, it's never going to go well. Because you're not being a pitcher anymore. You're trying to place the ball because you don't want to get a run against you, because God forbid. And that's what the pitching staff is dealing with right now. You had 3 hits today, 2 of which were in the Buffalo Bison's lineup last season. None of your regular guys got any hits. Sure, they got on base, a couple walks here and there. But that's it. They were kind of useless. And it's been the story all year long. The drop-off of George Springer has been ridiculous. Batting average of $197, OBP of 277, or so 287 after the play today. An OPS of 582 going into play. It's no good, man. He's just no good. And we're at the point as Blue Jay fans where you got to start thinking the pivot's happening. Because so far, in this 26-game stretch of facing really good opponents, you're 1-3. And the one game you only scored 3 runs is just thank God your pitching staff saved your ass there. It's the only reason you won that ball game. Now, game 2 of the series, as I mentioned, does go tomorrow. Carlos Carrasco on the hill. He's been no good for them. But that doesn't mean anything to me. It means absolutely nothing to me. Because Logan Allen, going into play today, had a whip of 1.5, an ERA of over 5.5 in 64 innings of work. He's allowed 14 home runs, and the Jays get 1 run on 3 hits. Over the course of the game, and all 1 run on 3 hits were off of him. Do you know what that also tells me? 6, 7, 8, and 9th inning, they don't get a single hit. Like what are we doing here? It's a pathetic watch. It's embarrassing to watch. And for the people that went to the ball game tonight, I want to say I tip the cap to you, but also, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Unless you're just going out for a great night or like a night out, then hey, it's a Friday night. I get it. Go out, have a good time, but don't care about the result because the team on the field is no good. It's just plain and simple. And I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to talk about this team and this game anymore. I want to enjoy the night a little bit. And, I'm on vacation now for the week. So, hell, I want to enjoy this and not talk about this fiasco the rest of the night. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game because it sucked yet again, as per usual, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys haven't done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. What'd you like, what'd you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, and, of course, TikTok is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow afternoon, 3:07 first pitch at Rogers Center. Game 2 of this 3-game set against the Cleveland Guardians. I don't know. Carlos Carrasco gets the ball for the Guardians, and I'm guessing it's probably going to be Yariel Rodriguez or like a mixture of Yariel and Bowden Francis or something like that. Tomorrow afternoon, as you look to win a ball game and not be as anemic as you were today. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and obviously not this game today. We'll talk to you guys then.